So hello YouTube. So this video is, I'm gonna say, one of the videos of the new series I'm starting called How to Camp Every Map. Well, I might not do every map, but I'm gonna do pretty much what I'm gonna say the best maps to camp on, because here's the thing: in every Call of Duty game, there's some maps that are better than others, and there's some maps that are better for camping, maps that are more fun than others. It's just stuff like that. And the same is, and it's no different with Black Ops 2. I mean, let me use Ghost as an example. So Ghost, I can camp every map. Well, that including all the on-disc ones and the Onslaught ones. But the only thing is I can't. There's only two maps out of the on-disc maps, and on the Onslaught ones, there's only two maps that I can't camp effectively, and that's Strike Zone and Sovereign. So I mean, and rather than figure out a way how to camp those maps, what I just do is I just don't play them all together. If I see that in a rotation, I just back out of the lobby, because you know what? There's no point in staying in a lobby for a map that you know you're not going to do well on. Certain maps just aren't good, but fortunately in Black Ops 2, the shield presents many opportunities. Because what the shield does is it basically acts like a camping spot. It acts like a portable camping spot, which means that you can camp pretty much anywhere. So it's pretty portable, if you ask me. As you can camp anywhere, you can camp pretty much on any map. So I mean, I'll try to do as many maps as I can, but certain maps, it may just not happen, just because certain maps are much harder to camp on than others. So that's part of the reason. So I'll start going to this. I do go 64 and 8 this gameplay. I die a lot. There's a few BS deaths like snipers and stuff like that, and it's like lightning strikes, of course. Lightning strikes are, I'm gonna say, one of the most OP kill streaks in the game. I mean, basically, like, call it anywhere, get a few free kills. Flak jacket is nothing against it. There is no counter to. In case you guys haven't noticed, there is no counter to lightning strike. Like, okay, I mean, flak jacket would make a decent counter if it was more powerful, and if it actually that guy just came right around me and I didn't even notice him. But you gotta be careful about people like that, because they can go to the side, and the shield doesn't even protect the side. But anyway, so when you're on this side, when you're planting, well, you need it, or I forgot if we're playing or defending. Keep in mind, guys, I don't play the objective. I don't play the objective really at all. So what that means is, that means that I don't really care too much about the objective, and to be an effective camper, that's kind of what you have to do. I mean, sure, use the objective as bait. Make sure, let the enemy come to you, but don't risk your life trying to defuse or plant or anything, because that's what random teammates are for. Because randoms will. Oh, now I got sniped from around a corner. The lag track, it's real. Man, I mean, this lag, it's not too bad, but I mean, the lag comp, I guess, it's a thing that gets you killed from behind corners. But anyway, so when you camp on this side of the map, what I'd like to do is I like to put my claymore right around here. Like, you see this pathway thing between this white vehicle and that ramp thing. That's what I like to do. I like to put my shield right here, like right here, so I can see this side of the map. And I put my claymore to my left. What that does, so if anybody tries to come around or sneak around from the side, they get blown up by a claymore. Then so I put this down here, and I just camp right here. You need to be careful of snipers who also try to head glitch, or other LMG users. You just gotta be careful about those things. And there is a ladder to your right there, right on the side of the map. There's a pathway down there. There's a ladder that leads up to you. You gotta also be careful about that, because I think a few shotgunners try to sneak up there and try to get me, but fortunately I was aware. I had map awareness to know that they were coming from there, so I did manage to kill them.
Bomb deactivated.
But really, about camping every map, you just need to know, like especially on maps like this, like flat maps, like maps where, you know, camping normally wouldn't be ideal. Like, this is why I originally thought Black Ops 2 had no good camping spots except Nuketown. This is why I would only play Nuketown. From when this game came out until about last year. Because I didn't use a shield back then, guys. So I'm just playing normal with an AN-94. Because when I play normal most games, I'll usually use assault rifles. Like, In games where I play normal, I usually don't use LMGs except Ghost. Ghost, I mean, I don't use a shield or anything, but I do use LMGs just because. Well, I use them. The M27 just because it's good, but in that game, but in other games like Black Ops 1 or I guess like even games like other games like Modern Warfare 3 or Modern Warfare 3, I only play like basically infected, but you know, if we were to play multiplayer, I'd probably run like an M4 or something like that, and then Modern Warfare 2, I'd run assault rifles. World at War, I'd run SMGs and snipers mainly, and then in COD 4, I'd run assault rifles mostly. But this game, I've pretty much switched over to LMGs because think about it. If you're gonna be staying in the same position most of the time, there's almost no advantage to having better mobility. Like having a little bit faster runs down, like running speed, having a little bit faster, maybe ADS. I mean, that could affect you when you're camping, but if you're gonna sit and down sights most of the time, like you don't need the ADS speed, and it'd be much better to have the power, the damage, both the damage and the range of a LMG, and also the ammo size, the clip size. I meant of an LMG instead of like the small capacity of an AR. But what also makes these good is that these it seems like in this game the LMGs have a lot less recoil than do the ARs. I mean, a lot of the ARs seem to have much more recoil. So I mean, it's basically like you're getting a low recoil, high damage assault rifle with a ton of ammo, but you just don't get some of the mobility benefits. But I mean, that's okay if you're camping. I mean, especially you're using a shield, you're gonna be primarily stationary. You're not gonna be moving around too much. So you just gotta put that in perspective. Like I used to, like I didn't like. I mean, because for the past few years, like when I'm playing normal Call of Duty, like Call of Duty normally, I would pretty much run with ARs. I wouldn't really give the other weapon classes a chance because they didn't really fit my playstyle, or at least I thought they didn't really fit my playstyle. But in this game, LMGs are really good. You guys should give them a try. I mean, I recommend the MK just because it's the slower rate of fire, saves ammo. It's the most powerful one in the class. But I mean, the LSAT's good too. The LSAT, it's like the MK. I think it has a little less recoil, a little higher rate of fire, but less damage. And then let's see what else. Okay, so then the hammer's decent. Nothing really gets the hammer, just I don't use it that much. I mean, the ammo clip's a little bit smaller, damage a little bit lower, so I mean, the rate of fire is like the first, like, I think it's 7 rounds or faster. Yeah, I mean, so that's good. But and then you got the QBB or something, and that one's just bad. I don't see any reason to use it. I mean, the damage is low, the range is bad, but the rate of fire is high, and the recoil is somewhat high. I mean, it's much higher than like these guns. So I mean, I don't see any point in using it. I mean, I really don't. So I'll just stick. I mean, if I were you, just stick to the 3 I was mentioning: the MK, the LSAT, or the hammer. But the MK, in my opinion, is the best, especially for what I'm doing. So I mean, I recommend you guys do that. Like you do. I mean, you guys should run LMGs, and you guys like you should run shields too, because especially if you're doing something like spawn trapping. Like, I mean, sure, you can spawn trap. Like for example, you can spawn trap without a shield, but so many deaths could be prevented just by using a shield. Because basically 90% of your body is covered by the shield. So I mean, only that like 10% or so is exposed, and that's like your head, like so I mean, you're essentially head glitching on a shield. But if people head glitch all the time on other things like barrels or obstacles in the map, and it's like, and they don't get any crap for that. So I mean, if you want to use a shield, you should use a shield, guys. Like, you really should. I don't see any reason not to, even if you think you're gonna rush. Like, if you're gonna rush aggressively, I don't see too much of a point. But if you're gonna defend anything or do anything to some side of the map, like stay in a stationary position for any amount of time, I would definitely recommend a shield. See here, I kind of discarded this area. So like when I'm on this side, As you can see, guys, can tell I put my shield over here or over to the left a little more so I can see what's going on. And I put my claymore down there because I just, you know, I mean, there isn't too much of a point putting there, but there's not really anywhere else to put it. I just put it there so maybe if I move back and some guy's trying to follow me through there, I can get him. But there is really no like ideal claymore spot on this part, at least what I'm doing. But I mean, if you guys find one, you let me know and like maybe I can change up my strategy a little bit. But I just haven't found one yet. Keep in mind, this is the map Carrier. It's not a great map, but I mean, I'm primarily making this just so if you guys like, oh, if you ever run into this in a lobby, you know what to do. You won't back out, or yeah, I mean, it sucks when like when you feel like you only play a few maps in the game to do well. I mean, I know like some of the easy maps to play are Nuketown, Standoff, like stuff like that. But I would consider this one of the harder maps to play just because it's so flat. I mean, sure, if you put a bunch of random crap in the map track, it might make it a little more interesting, but overall it's just boring when you make flat maps. Like, it really is. Like, so if you guys, developers, if you guys are watching this, like either Treyarch, Sledgehammer, Infinity Ward, whoever, like, don't make the maps flat. I mean, add verticality. I mean, yeah, I know that leads to camping, but, I mean, I'm proving that I can camp on a flat map. I mean, removing verticality is not going to remove camping. It won't. There's no way you can remove camping, guys. Like, there is no way. So, I mean, if you think removing verticality is going to do something, it's not really not. Is it going to remove standard camping, like how I used to camp, how I camp in Ghost? Like, I mean, it just makes the map boring overall. I mean, if you're old, like, it just does. Well, in my opinion, like, because it's just too flat. There's nothing you can't get a vantage point or anything. You can't get an overlooking position. So I mean, you just need to. Yeah, man. I wish Black Ops 2 didn't have like all these maps that are flat. Like Slumps, another example. You can't even. There's no upstairs portion of the map, like there should be. I was thinking more examples. I mean, Strike Zone's an example of flat map from Ghost, but. Yeah, I mean, that's the biggest reason I don't play Strike Zone. I mean, yeah, I mean, a lot of people in the community like Strike Zone. I don't know why. Probably just because it's so fast-paced. Well, relatively, it's Ghost we're talking about, but it's just not a good map in general. I mean, Dome was an okay map from Modern Warfare 3. It wasn't a great map, but well, it was an okay map in total. But when you compared it to the other maps that Modern Warfare 3 had to offer, it was good. But just because all the other maps sucked. So, I mean, do I wish Infinity Ward brought back Dome twice in Ghost? I mean, no. I mean, Dome is too flat of a map. I mean, I like maps like Containment, like where you can camp on the second floor if you wanted to. So there's an apartment in Containment, if you guys don't know, like with the one-way entrance in. And I camped out, so that works out pretty fine. It was pretty fine. And yeah, anyway, guys, this is the end of the video. So if you guys like this, don't forget to like and subscribe, and maybe leave a comment in the comment section below about what map you want me to do next, and thank you.